Am I live? Okay. All right, let's get back to what we was talking about. It was the stupid ass bits. Oh. Because she is now denying everything, and we need to watch this video again by Becca Scoops. I will start it over. It's a TikTok, so it's 6 minutes and 48 seconds, but it's a good one. All right. We love the Becca Scoops. She's trying to claim she doesn't know who Becca Scoops is. She's so stupid.
Real medical disorder she never knew she had. You see, Gypsy acknowledging this very real genetic issue would put all her claims of medical abuse into question.
Yeah.
Now here, why I'm showing you this clip, this is from one of my videos, is because she is reprinting or doing something with this memoir, and I've already caught her in something in this memoir, okay, where they were screwing around with it. And you're going to see, and it's about the microdeletion.
Exactly.
However, Gypsy realized she had to address it in her book as her genetic disorder was becoming public knowledge.
Yep.
You have microdeletion 1q21.1.
Correct.
The chromosomal change in which a small piece of chromosome 1 is deleted in each cell.
It is the reason for all of her medical
this
procedures.
Increases the risk of delayed development, intellectual disability, physical abnormalities, and neurological and psychiatric problems, but you sort of went unscathed. Mm-hmm. Is that right?
Correct. So I don't
What unscathed? Gypsy Rose, you literally had every single symptom. Basically, I mean, it was a minor couple that you didn't really suffer from, but you had sleep apnea as a baby. Let's see, you weren't thriving. You were the size of like a 7-year-old when you were 11. That's not okay. The doctors noticed they needed to do something about it, and it was caused by your microdeletion and several other issues that you had. And you lost your teeth because you drank out of a bottle until the day of the unaliving. Well, even after, I presume. But I'm sure in the jail, they weren't giving you a bottle to suck on with your Pedialyte. And the strawberry, I think, was your favorite. Fucking weird bitch. Sorry, I can't with this bitch sometimes.
Yes, Miss Lady. She's terrified. The amount of truth you're bringing forward, absolutely terrified. Thank you so much. Thank you for the $13.99, Ms. Lady. Thank you for being a Becca Scoops member, too.
Play the
and then after this, I gotta go and give all the rest of my money to freaking buying a new windshield.
The microdeletion
so
and these
fun.
illnesses.
But it's unclear whether your mom knew that or not?
Correct. So that's the thing.
But then something crazy happened. Here it is. Gathering the audio files from Gypsy's memoir, My Time to Stand, we found a whole paragraph was missing from the audio book, even though we could still find it in the printed version. The missing audio file has to do with this genetic disorder Gypsy has admitted she has. In the book version, Gypsy claims she discovered she had this very rare disorder after she left prison. In the book, she writes, another way she, meaning her mom, justified my illness was by claiming I had a disease-inducing chromosomal defect. Interestingly, I found a chromosome test in one of the boxes of my medical files. It was ordered in 2012. Now, here's the part Gypsy cuts out. It's not in the audio version any longer. So this part that's coming up here, she cuts out of the audio version. You guys tracking this? She doesn't have it in the audio version. They took it out. But it is still in the written version.
That's crazy.
Quote, to my surprise, the results on this test indicate that I actually do have what's known as a microdeletion 1q21.1, which is a chromosomal change in which a small piece of chromosome 1 is deleted in each cell. This was news to me. Flustered, I turned to the internet to sleuth around about what this actually means. What I discovered is staggering. This microdeletion is known to increase the risk of delayed development, intellectual disability, physical abnormalities, and neurological and psychiatric problems. Wow, what a coincidence.
Wow.
Every illness my mother claimed I had fell beneath all of these umbrellas, except I didn't actually have a single one of them. So there she's admitting every single thing she had, right, falls into these umbrellas of the microdeletion.
Yep.
Yeah, because you had it. But she's claiming that her mother, it was a coincidence. Wow, what a coincidence. All of these symptoms I had growing up actually fit into the microdeletion. Well, it's not a coincidence. You had the microdeletion.
You found out you had the microdeletion in 2011. You are... Why are you trying to change the narrative? Is this for views? Is what? Because you're never going to get people on board with you all the way. Never. And we're always going to speak out against you, Gypsy Rose. Always. Hello, Carol. How are you? For one, I'm always going to speak the case all the time, anytime I can. And if you're going to sit here and deny this shit, you're going to rile me up so bad, bitch. Sorry, guys. I know it's bouncy. Oh, come on. Hello?
And that her mother was making it up. That her mother was inducing these symptoms that fall under the microdeletion. You see what she's saying here? She's saying my mother must have known I had this microdeletion because she was making all the symptoms that go with the microdeletion. But the only problem with that argument is nobody knew in the whole world knew what the microdeletion was until 2008. So there was no way that Dee Dee did that.
Yeah.
That's why she cut it out of her book. All right. Out of her audio book. It was in the printed version, but then she went to do the audio book and they cut that part out, guys. Why? Because she knows it's a lie. She knows that that the lie that she was trying to tell, that her mom had made these symptoms, that no way could her mom have known it because the microdeletion wasn't discovered until 2008. So she had to cut it out, right? Because she's like, oh, shit. I can't have this in because...
what Becca Scoops is meaning there is that the microdeletion wasn't discovered in the medical field until 2008. Hello, Matthew. So then in 2008, they found out, that it was a thing. And then after that, in 2011, Gypsy Rose was finally diagnosed with it. So there's no way her mom would have been able to fabricate all of that bullshit.
The microdeletion wasn't known back then. It's every illness my mother claimed I had fell beneath all of these umbrellas. Gypsy says the chromosome disorder was news to her. It really blew her away learning this new information about her health after she got out of prison. But there's just one problem, and this may be one of the reasons it was cut out of the audiobook. Again, thanks to Into the Weeds podcast on Military Broadcast Radio, we have text messages from 2014,
Love them.
1 year before her mother's demise. Gypsy is writing to her neighbor, Aaliyah Woodmansey. Gypsy wrote in...
Gypsy literally told her about the microdeletion, so she definitely knew about it before she got out of prison.
2014. They found I have a chromosome deletion. That's why all the medical issues, but I'm a fighter. So here again, Gypsy is lying in her book. Wow, I didn't know I had the microdeletion until I got out of prison. I had no idea about this, except
she's so dumb.
Uh-oh. In 2014, she told Aaliyah, anyways, my health has been stable. They found out I have a chromosome deletion. That's why all the medical issues.
Yep. There you go.
Wow.
Bing, bing, bing.
There's the truth. Real medical disorder she never knew she had. You see, Gypsy acknowledging this very real genetic issue would put all her claims of medical abuse into question. Now, here, why I'm showing you this clip, this is from one of my videos, is because that Dee Dee did that. And that's why she cut it out of her book.
Very well, so only have... This is the real Greene County Sheriff's Office crime scene report from June 14th, 2015. The day Dee Dee Blanchard was found dead, and the Gypsy Rose story began unraveling. This report right here is from the Greene County Sheriff's Office. It's dated June 14th, 2015, the day deputies were called to check on Claudine Dee Dee Blanchard. Inside, investigators describe arriving at the home, finding the door locked, and seeing what looked like a normal house, until they discovered something wasn't right. The report lists every small clue, from cigarette butts in the driveway to pieces of plastic in the yard, each detail, helping detectives piece together what really happened inside. This was the moment the fairy tale ended, and the truth about Gypsy Rose started to come out. This is the real Greene County Sheriff.
In the hospital because I was afraid of becoming fat like...
Looks like Gypsy Rose may have downsized her bed for whatever reason. They used to have a king-size bed. Remember when she gave us the room tour with the huge king-size bed?
Because they have separate
And so
bedrooms.
ideas different bathroom. You can see like the USB port, biggest pictures from me.
Ken is a homosexual.
Bedroom. And then of course we have a sliding glass door.
Wow, it kind of looks like her old spare bedroom bed.
He gave her what she
Looking
wanted,
like
a baby,
a
and she's
full-size
taking care of
bed.
him.
But makes you think, why did they go down to the...
It's because Ken and her are really not together, I think. I think he's a homosexual, and I think that he gave her a baby in exchange for her to take care of him. So they have separate bedrooms. That's just my thoughts.
full-size bed when Kenny doesn't even like to be touched at night? Let me know what you think.
I'm like, okay, cuddle.
Yeah, but she doesn't have a
Alright,
dick.
gotta turn around now.
Go to bed. Yeah.
As long as we touch butts, I'm fine with that.
I don't like that either.
I don't know, makes you kind of think if they're even in the same bed together, or maybe she's back in the spare bedroom. Let me know what you guys think. Looks like Gypsy Rose may
never
have
left it.
downsized her bed for whatever reason. They used to have a
The bitch never
king-size
left
bed.
it,
Remember?
stupid ass bitch. Even when done right and justified. Wait. Fundus examination test on both eyes. Multiple strabismus surgeries for right lazy eye. And although this is more of a cosmetic surgery, because this does not improve vision to the eye, it straightens to look less noticeable. So surgery for a lazy eye is primarily not cosmetic. It is medically necessary procedure to correct misaligned eyes, strabismus. The goal is to improve eye alignment, which can lead to better vision, depth perception, and overall quality of life. Although the extent of improvement can vary, in some cases, such as when an eyelid is drooping, there can be both functional and cosmetic benefits. Yeah, that baby's AI, I think. The baby in this image is a reborn art doll, not a real baby. The video it is from, posted by the account Hate T something, features a hyper-realistic doll named something born dolls are handcrafted to look and feel like real infants with features such as weighted bodies, hand-painted details, live veins, and soft silicone or vinyl skin. The baby in the image is a lifelike reborn doll named Aurora. The doll was created by an artist named Laura Lee and is not an AI-generated image. Oh, okay. Additionally, the baby in the video is not the real child of Gypsy Rose Blanchard, as she does not have a daughter. Damn. What do you guys think about that? Oh, so hi Lycan. There's a reborn AI and several borrowed real babies. Those, yeah, they do look so real. Like that one girl just got caught lying about her pregnancy the whole time she had a reborn doll. And people were wondering why she would never let anyone hold the baby. Like, so yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too, that there's got to be several different things that are ways she's going about it, you know what I mean? But that baby, you can just tell it's like, I don't know, a baby's face moves, they wiggle, you know what I mean? In my opinion, some of the babies are real, but not hers, right? Mostly AI and reborn, yeah. Because like I said, if she'll spend $2,000 on that ugly ass wig, she'll spend whatever on a baby doll to look real, you know? But why keep it up? Why is she, I don't know. I've known women who had false pregnancies, tummy grew the whole bit. The mind is a powerful thing. You know, that's crazy. I've heard of that too. Like psychologically, you kind of you trick yourself into believing that you have a child or you're pregnant. You know what I mean? And I think that's the psychosis that a lot of women go through that end up unaliving women that are pregnant trying to take their babies. You know what I mean? Because they finally realize that, oh my God, this facade really isn't real. And now I've just lied to everybody. You know what I mean? So it's like, what do you do? I don't know. It's like with Gypsy, though, you can tell that the delusion is not real. That the delusion is her trying to manipulate or whatever the case may be. I just do not, I can't believe her that it is fake because it comes and goes as she needs. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you guys for your comments. I love it. I love talking. I've been loving going live every day while I get ready. So thank you for being here. Thank you for loving me cooking the turkey. If you know, you know. Okay. Who's having a blast with me, bitch? Who's having fun?
I need you to hear the CEO. Now, Red Banyan say this.
These demand letters are not unique to Diddy. This has been
Oh
going
no,
on for
I
a
didn't
long
mean to do
time,
this.
right? This is part of a
I didn't want Diddy.
I've been listening to the conversation going on with Gypsy Rose Blanchard and other creators, and they're trying to figure out, was she medically abused?
Oh Jesus, I'm not going over this again.
What
Was she medically abused? We've been over that.
Hey guys, need a job as Gypsy.
Oh yeah, we saw that.
So the one I forgot to bring up in my reply to Gypsy, but we already know she's watching. So Gypsy, explain this. You talk about the eye surgery that was related to the microdeletion or whatever, however you said it, but you said it was mainly cosmetic. Now, we've all seen the pictures. Cosmetic or not, I'm pretty sure you appreciate not having your eye completely turned in. You said it's still a lazy eye. You talk about it. You say it was unnecessary because it was cosmetic. Okay. So, if your mom's guilty of putting you through an unnecessary cosmetic surgery, the first thing you did when you got out of prison was have your nose cosmetically redone. Or was that medically necessary? Just saying. It's kind of hard to make an argument that your mother was abusing you and made you go through an unnecessary cosmetic surgery when the minute you got out, you went and got your nose done.
Right.
And then you got your teeth done.
Exactly.
All that's for cosmetic purposes. They weren't medically necessary.
Exactly.
I just wanted to point that part out.
I'm trying to get my other lash on.
So the one I forgot to bring up in my reply to Gypsy, but we already know she's watching. So Gypsy, explain this. You talk about the eye surgery that was related to the microdeletion or whatever, however you said it, but you said it was mainly cosmetic. Now, we've all seen the pictures. Cosmetic or not, I'm pretty sure you appreciate not having your eye completely turned in. You said it's still a lazy eye. You talk about it. You say it was unnecessary
Oh,
because it
sorry.
was cosmetic. Okay. So, if your mom's guilty of putting you through an unnecessary cosmetic surgery, the first thing you did when you got out of prison was have your nose cosmetically redone.
Hang on, guys.
Or was that medically necessary? Just saying. It's kind of hard to make an argument that your mother was abusing you and made you go through an unnecessary cosmetic surgery when the minute you got out, you went and got your nose done.
Traumatized
And then you got your teeth done. All of that's for cosmetic.
Someone that's traumatized by
Gypsy is obviously kissing.
having surgeries. It seems to me like you were just gung-ho about having surgeries after you got out of prison. I love it. I didn't even realize you're so cute. I have medical trauma and put off going to the ER until I almost died. Me too. I needed emergency surgery in 2021. Hospitals don't trigger her. Yeah, exactly. That's what I just was saying. Like, how did the surgeries for anything not trigger her at all? You know, because I know that would trigger me, and I'm the same way. I won't go to the hospital until like I'm on my deathbed. In fact, I was going septic last year, and it was 2 years ago, and I ended up going to the ER, and I woke up on a ventilator. So yeah, there's that. Like Ivy Rose Nose says, there's that. You know what I'm saying? Bitch. I love you guys.
Melissa Moore's, you know what, to get back in her good graces. Because she posted this saying it had been a year since her book was released, Her Time to Stand, which she'd been standing, and unaliving people too, but I digress, okay?
Right.
And she tags Melissa Moore. Meanwhile, we know that Melissa Moore is one of the executive producers for her show that was canceled for her violating her contract.
Yep.
Now, for those of you guys that don't know, Melissa Moore's dad is the Happy Face unaliver. Y'all know about him. He's locked up, okay? Melissa Moore always seemed to be the type that wants to monetize and pander to anything involving somebody passing away.
Yeah.
Which I think is a very odd trait or quality or thing to look for within people. Melissa Moore said initially she wanted to meet Gypsy to, see what she could do with her as far as television or whatever. And that Gypsy didn't want that. And Gypsy was open to just meeting her, but didn't want that. Allegedly. Okay. Now, what I think is so ironic is Melissa Moore meets her. She puts her on this pedestal. And like all of these things happen. Meanwhile, Melissa Moore knew, allegedly, that she was lying. Because Melissa Moore was lying.
I keep saying allegedly.
Okay. And the reason why I say that is because she said Gypsy had never eaten before she got to prison or jail.
Yes, that was another one.
She had said multiple times, and there's videos of her saying she was eating royal mashed potatoes. Or
royal mashed potatoes!
Eat a lot of sugar in Disney World and then dance on the streets. Like, did it not click to you at that point that she could A, walk, and B,
They said I'd be in a wheelchair by
anyway, Gypsy
35. I'm 68, still walking in the ducks. 6 foot under. Oh, wow. Yes, where there's a will, there's a way, and good for you. You're strong and wonderful, and that's amazing. Oh, you were... So, that was the same year that I went in and was on life support. Whoa. Edna. And I feel like... Okay, this is a story I want to tell you guys. All right. Story time with bitch. Damn it, fucking bitch. Sorry, I'm having a moment. Okay. Damn. Anyways, being on life support is so horrible. It is like the worst thing to wake up to. But, okay. Now, I was an addict for a long time. So, of course, yes, there's been a few times that I've ended up on life support. Unfortunately. Yes, Aunt Edna. Oh, my God. Thank you for saying that. That's what I was just going to say. I kept seeing the same shit happening. It was like Groundhog Day. It kept going over and over and over. Like I was switching dimensions or something like that. I thought I was dead, and that's what was going to happen for eternity or something. I'm like, good Lord, this sucks. And then all of a sudden I woke up and the ventilator was out. But I feel like I was like switching dimensions. Like, no, not this one. I'm dead in that one. Oh, wait, I'm dead in that. I don't know. So maybe they're like grieving me in another dimension because because I woke up to them literally saying to my mom, you have to make a decision. We can't keep her on it for much longer because apparently they kept taking it out and I wouldn't breathe on my own. So I was like, and then one of the times when I overdosed on methadone, it was really bad to the point I had to be on a Narcan drip once I got to the hospital. I couldn't hold anything. I couldn't walk. I couldn't go to the bathroom by myself. Please don't ever get yourself addicted to anything. It's the most horrible fucking time of my life, and I regret it so much. I mean, all I can do now is grow from it and heal from it and help others through it. You know? Oh, shut the fuck up, Odium, like you're perfect. Oh my God, not today, dick shit. Yeah, right? We're in the Matrix, no shit. Trolls are fucking ridiculous, aren't they? They better watch out. Do something to the wrong person, they're finna get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Quantum immortality. Yes, I do believe that's real too. I do. Because if I don't know if you guys want me to get into it because I don't know if it's a subject everybody like wants to talk about. But what I believe is that that's why I believe in the spirit guides and the signs of the universe and things like that, because we're all just balls of energy within this universe wearing our meat sacks, and when they finally pass on, our energy is still here. It cannot be created nor destroyed. Therefore, our energies, however our energies existed within this plane, remain in this plane. You know what I mean? The energy's still here. Or you can move on with it, but I mean, for the most part, like when you first go, I believe we're here. I know, and I had the same thing happen. I had the paramedics come in too, and they were just like, we had to literally save you from dying so many times. We didn't think, we were ready to give up, and then it finally worked. It's like, finally, the spirit guides were like, okay, up, Thank you, Aunt Edna. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Can you be my aunt? I don't have family, so I'll take you as my real Aunt Edna, okay? Spontaneous cardiac arrest for over an hour. Rescues failed, then spontaneously resuscitated. Oh my gosh. So you've had some pretty close calls, just like me and Aunt Edna liking. It's so funny. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, please. I know, I have too, and it sounds like I'm bragging about it, but what it is, I'm not bragging about it. I went through some shit going through that, and I feel like so different, like open-minded now. Like I can grasp so much more, and I don't know how to explain it. It trips me out. Yeah, it's that's what it is. It literally, like, dude, where's my car? But I don't know if you guys want to hear me babbling or if you want to watch about Gypsy Rose. It's up to you. Hello, sending positive particles to all. Oh, I love how particles. Particle man. He does what a particle can. Oh my gosh, do you only have 3 left? Thank you. I appreciate that. I have so many ghost stories too. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Son of a bitch. I had a fucking entity. I was doing the Ouija board, as I do, but I do like a protection spell and everything beforehand. Hopefully it works. But, no, we were, doing the Ouija board, and I asked, like, why, or, okay, because it said something about wanting my firstborn son. And I was like, you're talking about my firstborn son? Something like that, I said. And all of a sudden, into the recorder we had going, he goes, Matthew, really loud. I think I told that one in my video one time, my scary video. But ask me about how A. Dean Winchester. How? Let me know. Tell me. I think my Mew Mew is going to live past me. To be honest, I don't have many lives left either. My Mew Mew's got all 9, I think. No, Mew Mew lost one when he had surgery once. He had to have surgery on his shoulder. He had a little thing growing on his shoulder. I had to get it off. What? Hang on. Oh. Sorry, my mom messaged. I had to see what she said. I don't ignore the mother. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter what I'm doing, I jump. Because she's older and I love her. And no one else goes over there to see her, and it's really mean.
Who supposedly only had $50 could
The
still
one-
afford a beach vacation?
Okay, so I want to reply to this. I know you're.
Okay. The one offline in the fan fiction episode, and Dean becomes a woman. Well, because the multiverse, I am that version of Dean, or maybe I'm just insane. I don't think you're insane. I think you're just trying to figure it out like the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what this bitch is saying real quick. You better not be on every.
A lot. I just got out of class.
Posting too many videos, bitch.
So,
We need to.
But I'm going to say this as tactfully as possible. This
Okay.
entire response kind of feels like you're on this one. You're reaching for a reason to blame your mom. You blame the nurses for force feeding you medication. Okay, so let's dial it back a little bit. I'm sorry, I've got cars going everywhere. My ADHD is on high alert right now. You were admitted to the hospital. Your mom can't force that. Now, she may have been saying, you know, my kid is sick, there's something wrong, but they still have to have a reason to admit you. Otherwise, your insurance isn't going to cover that. They have to have a reason to give you medications. They're not just going to give you medications for nothing. So the argument that your mother was forcing those particular medications on you would have been invalid. So in this case, you said the nurses forced you to take them. Now, I will tell you this. When I was 2 years old, I had some severe issues, and I was hospitalized. And later on, it happened again when I was 6 years old. I didn't want to take the medicine. I sure as heck didn't. But I was forced. I was held down and forced to take them because I needed them. So in a small... window at 9 months old. But at what age do you realize you no longer need a bottle? You weren't disabled. Your brain wasn't disabled. You knew what was going on as you got older. But then let's move on to the psychiatrist saying what he did to your mom. Whether he said that to your mom or not, you weren't eating. And so they were trying to figure out why you weren't eating. But what they did know was...
Not only that, she was 10 years old and fucking
I'm not understanding how that's your mother's fault. Now, the allergy to iodine, that is actually pretty common. And I know how iodine works. I've had it done too. And let me tell you, I'm not necessarily allergic to it, but I was told that I was because I had a really bad reaction one time when they were doing an x-ray and then a CT with the iodine. And I felt like I wanted to get up off that table and do cartwheels and jump off and just like have at it. They called it an allergic reaction and it wasn't. So your mom, not being a medical professional, you could have had some sort of reaction and that could have, my followers are going to say I'm taking your side and you're going to say I'm discounting you. No, we're trying to have a conversation. I'm trying to just to see what you, because on this particular comment, it doesn't really sound like your mom has a lot of blame for that feeding tube. It sounds like you were struggling with something. She took her kid to the doctor and that's where it ended up. Okay, so I want to reply to this. I know you're commenting a lot. I just got out of class and I'm sitting in the college parking lot, so bear with me. But I'm going to say this as tactfully as possible. This entire response kind of feels like you're on this one, you're reaching for a reason to blame your mom. You blame the nurses for force feeding you medication. Okay, so let's dial it back a little bit. Man. I'm sorry, I've got cars going everywhere. My ADHD is on high alert right now. You were admitted to the hospital. Your mom can't force that. Now, she may have been saying, you know, my kid is sick, there's something wrong, but they still have to have a reason to admit you. Otherwise, your insurance isn't going to cover that. They have to have a reason to give you medications. They're not just going to give you medications for nothing. So the argument that your mother was forcing those particular medications on you would have been invalid. So in this case, you said the nurses forced you to take them. Now, I will tell you this. When I was 2 years old, I had some severe issues, and I was hospitalized. And later on, it happened again when I was 6 years old. I didn't want to take the medicine. I sure as heck didn't. But I was held down and forced to take them because I needed them. So in a small child, yes, you're right. Of course, you would act that way. But yes, of course, the medical professionals are going to do what they have to do to get you to take that medicine. Moving on, you say you were never weaned off the bottle. Okay, at what point, as you're growing up, you put the bottle down? Right. You don't necessarily have to. Oh, shit, sorry, guys. Some people give their kids bottles until they're 2.
Oh, look at the happy couple. Her brain physically can't develop past a certain age, and she's obviously a sadist. Yeah, I think so, too. I definitely do, and I think that's why her and, like, how she bonded with people with that BDSM shit. And it's even proven, Dan Glidewell said that she taught him about all that stuff and got him into it, but she tried to claim on the stand that Nick was the one that made it up and brought it up to her. It's so fucking crazy. That's how I knew she was lying when she talked about all the unnecessary. Yeah. Saying she had like 30 of them, I think. She has microcephaly, yes, and that causes her underdeveloped brain. You're so right. You are a smart cookie, my friend. I love you. Yes. Like and subscribe is a wonderful subscriber. Sorry, I'm stupid. A little bit of funny stupidness never hurt nobody, right? Okay. No, don't be sassy in the comments. Be nice.
Been extremely concerned for Ken and his well-being the last several months. For a while, we weren't even hearing from him, and then he randomly pops up when they're moving out of their house because they got evicted, you know? And then this is a resurfaced picture. I don't know who posted it or where it came from, but Ken looks like a wax figure. Doesn't he? He is completely vacant in the eyes. He has this fake little smile plastered on his face, and she's sitting there next to him, proud as a peacock. Like, are peacocks proud as can be. Gypsy, what are we proud of? Because he looks completely dead in the eyes sitting next to you. Too dark. What are you doing to this man? Like, I really genuinely need to know what's going on in that house. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. It's probably beyond terrifying. to be honest.
Yeah, you probably don't want to know.
This picture of Gypsy and Ken has been floating around the last couple of days. And can we just talk about this for a second? Because I already have been extremely concerned for Ken and his well-being the last several months. For a while, we weren't even hearing from him. And then he randomly pops up when they're moving out of their house because they got evicted. You know?
Because he wasn't
and then
there.
This is a resurfaced picture. I don't know who posted it or where it came from, but Ken looks like a wax figure. Like, he is completely vacant in the eyes. He has this fake little smile plastered on his face, and she's sitting there next to him, proud as a peacock. Like, proud as can be. Gypsy, what are we proud of? Because he looks completely dead in the eyes sitting next to you. What are you doing to this man? Like, I really genuinely need to know what's going on in that house. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I don't.
I don't think you want to. Sorry. Damn it. I keep forgetting.
Terrifying, to be honest.
We should watch a body cam. We should watch a body cam together. And I'll pull you out a little bit so we see me too, maybe. Oh, no. We won't be able to see it too good then. Son of a bitch. Yeah. Nick was the only one who wasn't for dating her because so is he. Thank you, Marge. How are you doing? Prayers for all those that are less fortunate than we are right now while we have a moment of silence. Pray that they get the help that they need. I like to say that little prayer every now and then when I think about it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no body cams for real? Well, let's see. Code blue cam. Yes, bitch. I love body cams.
Cops. Oh, really? Yeah, nothing but... Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
A routine traffic stop takes a wild turn when an officer comes face to face with a suspect who isn't even part of the original problem.
Uh-oh. I'm also autistic, so I have a lot of empathy for him.
Kid, you go back inside. I'm not talking to you right now, okay?
So...
All right, good.
I just said you can't block both trucks.
I found out that I am on the spectrum too, and I don't know how to feel about it. I'm actually like, wow, it finally makes sense. You know? There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying that. I'm just like, with that information, I wish I would have been able to get the proper, like, education and stuff with that being said, you know? Like, because I feel like people with autism, we learn a different way, you know? So that's all it is learning how we learn to be able to teach us. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, regardless, your exhaust is way too loud. You can hear a lot.
Oh, if my dad's car, you give him a ticket, but he ain't give me a ticket.
That's
over in the $50 box.
It's fine, man. I'll take your driver's license from you. Is there a reason why you're so hostile?
Huh?
Is there a reason why you're so hostile?
Oh, I hate cops.
Oh, really?
Yeah, nothing but...
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Kid, you go back inside. I'm not talking to you right now, okay? All right, good. All right, where are you coming from?
Coming from downtown. How can we get sodas?
Sodas?
Yeah, and pot and food.
Okay, what about after that?
Back to my house.
Where's your house? What? What's your name? Seth. All right, guys. And you guys got any open cases or on probation or anything like that?
No.
Alright.
Check my vehicle if you want to.
Okay. Thanks, man. Just sit tight, okay? So, This car passed me on, it saw me sitting in the middle parking lot, it saw me pull up behind it, it like ripped around and tried to loop it and I lost it. I turned back around on West County and saw it on that ball. Weird, right? Exhaust is out. Right when I pull in here, he starts yelling at me, like, I don't know what he said. This guy's like, yeah, problem too at the gas station. Yeah, he's like, you're not giving me a ticket for this, like, it's my dad's car, like, you guys are all so I'm like, he's just he was like, you guys are blocking all my traffic, I'm running a business here. I'm like, I'm not talking to you right now, so I'm assuming, like, he came. Yeah.
Yeah. I used to be a bartender, and I used to have to run cops out of our parking lot all the fucking time because they would sit there. And I'm like, look, my customers aren't going to come here with you sitting in the parking lot. So then they'd go across the street, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. It's a body cam. All it is, the title is how to get arrested while you're at work. So, you want me to start it over? Yeah, it's just a shorty because after this I'm gonna get off of here and I gotta go and edit some videos and answer Chris before he has an aneurysm because I didn't answer him yet. I know, but I like to do what you guys want to do. I want to, you guys are here. You guys are doing for me. You guys are watching me, and that means so much to me. So, hello, what do you want to do? I love you.
So I can't really tell it, but he's got
really
like
bad.
some speech where he might have like a speech impediment, and then his eyes are bloodshot and glassy, but I can't really smell much out of the car right now. So we'll kind of go forward from there. He said he's coming here to get sodas. He's going back to his buddy's house. We'll kind of dig into that, but I'm gonna kind of run his information first and just see. Like, yeah, he said that. I don't know. He said he talked to a female cop before, and she was just a. So maybe you recognize him. I doubt it was you, but maybe. I know, that's why I was surprised. So, thanks. I'll keep eyes.
He sounds like he's a pretty decent officer. I don't know.
Okay.
It's definitely a speech impediment.
Yeah.
I kind of asked him about it or whatever.
Yeah.
The passenger said, no, it's just the way he talks. I'm like, okay. I said, I can see that. Both are denying drinking.
Okay. And that's it. I could see that, so.
Yeah. I mean, the passenger's eyes are a little glassy. I noticed his, but I mean, driver, I could have went up to the driver's side, but...
My eyes get glossy all the time when I'm not drinking, though, I swear.
And anger issues.
If he wants to come and play with us, he can get an obstructing.
Yeah. If he comes back out here one more time, he might get it, because I told him, like, to go back inside. There's no reason for you to be out here. And he was out here right when these two, like, he came out as these two pulled in, and then, like...
Oh my god, so he got arrested bitching at the cop?
So...
You guys, I gotta go potty really quick. I'll be right back. I love you.
He doesn't have anything.
Please don't be mad.
Driving record, so like I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, but hopefully this makes contact better. I don't know.
I mean, he sounds like a pretty nice officer.
You're
So, can you see good, honey?
in case this guy.
I hope so. I just gotta run to the bathroom.
I don't like that he keeps like coming out. I'm gonna talk to him after the stop and pull and be like, what? You know, like, hey, like I can't always choose where people pull into. Like I plan on pulling them over. Puller.
There's a guy that's like in there that has a bunch of like face tattoos too. He's kind of like hidden behind a.
Oh really?
Sign there. Yeah, I'll just stick around.
Yeah.
You know, talk to him. You're cool with that.
Yeah, no, that's super cool. Alright, there's your driver's license back. And so you're right, like this isn't your car. Maybe giving you a ticket wouldn't be fair. So it's just a written warning today.
I can show you on the hood, it's got that 5.7 Hemi in it.
Yeah, it's still too loud. It's that, the system
never got pulled over. We drive this to Osseo, downtown. Okay. My dad drives it too down here, and we never got wet.
Okay, well, I pulled you over for it today. It's not adequate. It's too loud, all right? So it's just a traffic warning. No points, nothing like that. You can use it as a bookmark.
You ain't gonna fire it down. It's just it's got the Hemi.
Yeah, no, if you get, yeah, that's totally fine. So, do you know the guy inside there?
No, I don't. He's pretty pissy because he pulled me over to the freaking gas station.
Yeah, okay. Well, you guys right now...
He locked that door, I'm pretty sure, so...
That's fine. You guys are free to go right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move my cars in here, or over here we are, and we're going to go just chat with him quick. I don't know if you guys still plan on going inside. That's up to you.
Not if you give me picture like that.
Yeah, well, I apologize that I ruined your trip here. Hopefully you guys can still get to a gas station quickly, okay?
Yep.
All right, take care, guys. Thank you.
When the officers finally call out the store employee on his bratty attitude, things get heated.
Hey, how's it going? Hey, man.
No, I appreciate that.
What?
I don't have nothing to say to you.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You're going to listen to me right now because that's you.
This is my place of business, my place of work. All I did is ask you nicely, not the.
It was not
that
very
you
nice.
can't walk the driveway. No, I don't own it. I work here, but still, it's affecting our place of business because you guys are blocking the whole end of the parking lot. Who's going to show up if you guys are both?
Well, here's the other thing. You never interfere with a traffic stop, okay? Because you can be arrested for obstruction.
I was talking to her. I wasn't. You were busy. I just said you can't block both drive. You can't drop
very
the whole
rudely,
drive.
right? So
no, not as rude as you were. You were the rudest of all.
Okay, well, I will be. We're allowed to. I said what?
Pretty much turkey trash back inside.
I said those words?
I said pretty much.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I'm allowed to make traffic stops and parking lot. Because you're interfering. Are you going to let me talk? Or you just going to keep talking over me?
I told you I didn't want to talk to you.
Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to be notifying your boss about your behavior and then how you're acting, okay? What's your name? You want to give a name or no?
I'm not giving a name.
Okay, well, obviously, I'm assuming he has a work schedule and knows who works then. I'm assuming he probably has a work schedule and is going to be able to figure out who is working. Is he going to be okay with you acting like that?
He's going to be okay with you guys not being on his property, blocking the intersection.
Here's the thing. I'm just advising
really
there's no
all I was
reason to
asking.
act the way you were acting.
Yeah, I didn't feel there was the way you were acting either. I thought you come off as...
Are you going to let me talk, dude? There's just no reason to act that way.
I heard what you said.
And I'm just wanting you to know that that's completely inappropriate. When I'm dealing with like essentially a situation where I'm detaining two people,
You're one of those
you
people,
cannot
so I'll
interact
agree
with
you and say you're right. So fair enough.
All right, sounds good. Hope I got my point across. Yep.
Hope I got my point across.
The store worker is 46-year-old Scott, and he is just about to find out the consequences of running his mouth before the officer.
Corrections Monitoring Center. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Officer Hano with the Eau Claire Police Department.
Hi.
Hey, so I'm currently out with one of your guys' clients. I have his DOC number when you're ready.
And then can I get a brief synopsis of what's kind of been going on with him tonight?
Yep. So I made a traffic stop at this location with a completely separate incident. During the traffic stop, a male, later identified as Scott, would exit the store. It's very clear that he was working at the store. He would yell out at me and my partner that we were blocking the intersection and would cuss as he would go back into the store after I told him to quit interfering with the traffic stop. He said, "Get out of here, don't make your traffic stop in my area, you're blocking my lanes." And he works at the place of business. So we're blocking his place of business, making that traffic stop, which is kind of silly in itself. But once the traffic stop was complete, I would go back into the store to try to address that behavior with the interfering, essentially obstructing my ability to do my investigation, as I had to take my eyes and attention away from the traffic stop and focus on him. He would talk over me and refuse to identify himself. He said that he was upset that I stopped the car in the gas station and that we were blocking the gas pumps and other ways to park. It being almost 11 o'clock at night, there was one vehicle that pulled up to the gas station and was able to get inside, so we weren't blocking anything. But when I asked the guy to identify himself, he would refuse to do so and then continued to sweep.
So he was the only one that was saying anything, nobody else was involved?
No, he was the only one that he came out of the store unprompted and began to interfere with my investigation. There was someone else in the store while he was yelling out at officers as well, but they weren't directly involved, but they definitely heard the disturbance that he caused.
Okay. So since you said yes to assaultive or threatening behavior, then we would be placing a hold on him.
And so that's what I kind of want to address. I'm gonna chat with my partner quick and talk and get her take on it, because is it assaultive or threatening telling police officers to leave his place of business? I guess is my question on it. I know it's hard because it's a blanket statement and we have to answer yes or no.
So the way that we kind of look at it is if anybody felt threatened by his behavior or if he made any threatening comments.
Okay, so the person that I stopped said that they no longer wanted to go inside of the business due to the way he was acting, and then would leave after. They said he was acting like a, and they didn't want to go in there and have the guy be a...
Yeah. So then that qualifies as threatening behavior, which would be a hold for us.
Okay, yeah, that's good for me.
And now, with the officer getting the green light, Scott is about to face the music.
Hey, Scott.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we obviously figured out who you were, right? So we talked to probation. They placed a hold on you. So you're going to be at this point placed under arrest, okay?
Right now?
Right now. Yep.
Okay.
Probation placed a hold.
No problem.
Appreciate you being cool and calm.
Is it alright if I...
Yeah, we'll help you. We'll help you get all that taken care of.
Alright. Side door here, and then I'll grab some of the stuff with me, okay?
And I'll take care of this guy. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, good.
Are you able to maybe take off? We're gonna have to close the store down.
What's that?
Are you able to take off? We're gonna have to close the
I
store.
can right here.
Okay.
I'll just get to you just right here. Or
All right.
feel right there.
Do you have a vehicle that you could eat it in,
I got
maybe?
it right over here.
Okay. Would you maybe want to eat in your
I'll
car?
just get done chewing this right here. And I'll...
All right. Fair enough. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll go to the front squad there, though, if everyone. Anything in your pockets, man. I'm supposed to have anything sharp, pointy.
Just some change in the vape pen.
Okay, we'll go to the front of the car.
So I said, oh my God, I love your tapestry. Thank you, Lincoln.
It's on the corner back there. I don't really know. I mean,
You guys, I gotta show you something.
The dress? It was a good dress. Really good.
Yeah. See, look at this dress. Look at.
Ooh, sexiness, scariness too.
I'm fat still.
You're not, get out of here. You're not.
But I like it. I think it's cute for Halloween time. Yes. Hey, I know how to shake my butt now that I'm not fat. Well, ass fat anymore. Hey. I lost 135 pounds. So I shaked my butt in the bathroom while I was naked, gonna take a shower.
Something I'm sure we've all done in our lives.
Hi, Roxy.
What's cracking?
My favorite type of true crime videos are interrogations and body language. Oh, mine too. Oh my God. Have you seen the podcast with the lady that's a diagnosed sociopath, but she's also a psychiatrist? She tells how it is so amazingly. All right. So, I'm wondering what we should do next. Would love it. Is there a way that I can get a hold of you so I can send you the link? Because now that you say that, I know you would really get into that because she explains it like so well, and it makes you understand that they are people too. You know what I'm saying? Like not all of them are out unaliving people, and so I don't think so. I think they took that away a long time ago. You used to be able to though. That's fine. That's totally fine. You know what? I'll do? I'm going to probably be posting an Amber Lynn video tonight or tomorrow morning. So when I post my next video, which is an Amber Lynn video, be watching for it, like and subscribe, because I will put the link for that video in the description for you. And then you can just go to the description of that video and click on it. And there you go. It's the easiest way I can think of. You know what I mean? Oh, you have a TikTok? Is it the same name? I'm babygurl, same thing, 1983 on that. Because I know TikTok you can message on for sure. I'm drinking a mug root beer. Anyways, let's finish this. I don't want to leave you hanging, Is it almost done? Oh, yeah. Just about. And those cops are being so nice. I don't get it. This guy's being a wienerhead. And then, P.O. put a hold on you, stupid is. Stupid motherfucker.
Okay, what kind of phone is it?
It's a Samsung phone.
Okay, color?
Black.
Case on it or anything?
It's got a black case.
Okay. Who do you want me to call about the store?
I don't really know.
Yep. You don't know?
I guess,
It's a black Samsung phone. No case.
I mean, I understand the whole purpose of all this, but I mean, you're just trying to prove a point. But
Nope. I mean,
No, he's not.
probation places the hold for whatever reason they do. Once I figured out who you were, explained the situation to them, they make those calls, not me.
well, yeah, I understand that. But
Yep.
you made the call to start with, though.
I made the call to him. Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Which I'm 100% in my right to do.
Well, yeah, but you didn't necessarily have to. I mean,
Yes, he did.
If that's what you think, sure.
it is because I didn't.
Okay, well,
I
do you
didn't
want to
talk
continue to argue with me, or do you want me to try to figure out how we can get this store closed down?
I'd like to figure it out. Store closed down.
Go ahead. All right, who do you want me to call?
I can call Stacy.
Okay.
As Scott goes on to tell the store's manager and family about the arrest, he keeps mouthing off with taunts that just don't
Of course he
stop.
does.
Hey, Stacy. Hey, I can't close the store tonight because I guess I got to go sit in jail for the evening or whenever. Because I told some cops to get off the property. They didn't like how I did it or how I responded afterwards, so I'm being arrested and put on a probation hold.
Wait till I get there.
Yep.
Yeah,
How
he
far
said
out,
that'd
I
be
guess,
okay.
is she gonna?
She lives. So yeah, he said that'd be okay.
Okay, I'm heading. I'll get dressed and I'll head there right now.
All right, thank you.
Alright, yep.
Hey, baby.
Hey.
Hey, so I got myself arrested at work tonight for being mouthy or whatever. So I got put on a PO hold, so I'll be up at the county jail.
Wait a minute, what?
Some cops pulled in the parking lot, had someone pulled over. I interrupted their pullover. Told them they didn't need to be blocking both driveways of the parking lot. And he came in to talk to me, and I got a little mouthy, and he proved a point and got me arrested on a PO hold because the PO decided that that's what they wanted or whatever. I don't know.
Okay.
Ain't been in trouble in 20 years, but whatever.
Guess you're pissed her off.
So there you go. That's where we're at. All right. Love you and have a good night.
I love you.
But now that his actions are finally catching up with him, Scott changes his tune, hoping to smooth things over with the officer.
Can we open up a window?
Of course
or
he
something,
does.
please? It's pretty stuffy in here. I was already pretty warm, so that probably doesn't help. So this is pretty much already set in stone, huh? Since you've already talked to probation and pro?
Yep.
Do I have to be handcuffed from behind? I'd appreciate it if I didn't. I just itch my face wise. What's that?
Yeah, I can move him to the front for you.
That'd be awesome of you.
What?
That would be awesome of you.
Okay. Face towards in there, and then I'll get the one handcuff off, and then we'll move him to the front.
Works for me, thank you.
Yep.
Wow, that's a change.
I am sorry, dude. I don't normally act that way. I just having a bad week.
Okay, and I can understand that. That's why I tried to come in and chat with
My
you.
wife told him my car and my dog died.
Okay.
Oh no, you got a country song going.
You guys out? What does he need?
Just so he's got someone coming from Cornhorn. I can hang out. Like I don't. I mean,
I'll just do paperwork in the car.
Okay, you're cool waiting then, and I'll just get him going.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So it's gonna be someone named Stacy. I'll throw my 21 in like notes of the case, just because you're attached to it, just in case if you have questions, like when she gets here. But he has everything he needs out of there, so I'll just get him going if you don't mind waiting.
Yeah.
That's super helpful.
Go ahead.
Thank you. You don't need anything else? Okay, so he's gonna hang around, and then we'll get going. Okay, so you don't gotta sit here and split in this back seat. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.
But it's too late to make amends, so he starts losing his shit again.
Can't believe you arrested me at work, dude. I mean, seriously. With you at your job, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
While I was trying to do my job, those other guys were gonna go into the store, and one thing that probation didn't like at all is that those guys refused to go into the store. So I said, "You guys gonna go inside there?" And they said, "No, that guy was being I'm not going inside there." So I'll make sure to go tell Stacy that as well. Like you said, I was dissuading customers, when in fact it was you.
See, they don't want me either. Can't believe you got me here on a PO hold out and now on a PO hold in 15 years. Or let alone
Chris?
15 years.
Well, that's good.
And to have me in here on something
Babe?
on a public trip, you're having it or she's having it, whoever you talk to on the phone, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I mean,
It's
when
crazy that they
somebody's on probation.
I know, but it's just crazy that they want to lock me up because I have an opinion.
Yep.
I got freedom of speech, man.
When you're
Locked up for
probation,
freedom
you're a
of speech.
product of the
I
state
gave you
still.
my opinion, and I wouldn't listen to your opinion. opinion, so you're arrested.
Sure.
That's not right.
If that's how you see it, yeah.
It is true, though.
Yeah, well, when okay, so you told me, a police officer in a public area, to leave. I'm not welcome there.
Yeah, you're not welcome.
Yeah, and so part of your probation conditions are to not have any threats or any allegations of threatening or assaultive behavior. You also made the people in the vehicle I was with who were going to go into your store feel threatened to the point they didn't want to go into the store.
They weren't welcome to come to the store.
Yeah, but because of the way you were acting and your behavior, unprompted by me, that made them leave. So you did this yourself. Take personal responsibility. You're an adult, right?
Right.
Yeah, you know your conditions. Yeah, well, I don't make the decision whether you get arrested on those. When I figure out someone's on probation, I have to call. And it's not like you were going to call when you knew you had police contact because you wouldn't even ID yourself, which is another one of your conditions to be cooperative with law enforcement when you weren't. So I would advise you, you haven't been in trouble in a while, but maybe reread the rules before you act out. Yeah. And I'll make sure to tell Stacy how you made people feel there. Hopefully you still keep your job.
I know, because they weren't right.
Yeah.
They just pulled into the gas
That's pretty
station
messed
trying to
up.
avoid you, so therefore,
Yeah, well then why would you even address it then if you know so much? Why would you even go out there? You're gonna try to interfere with me doing my job, like you said, like.
No, I tried to say that you just couldn't block the driveway. That's all I want.
Okay, well I have to do my job safely because I don't know what's in that car, and if they're doing shady behavior, why would I appease them anymore?
Fair enough. It is. Well, the time is shaped out of differences of opinions and stuff. Absolutely. Which is okay with me. I'm good with it. I'm the nicest soul you ever meet, so I definitely have lots of differences of opinions with people.
Rather than clocking out and grabbing a beer, Scott kept running his mouth, and now he's spending the night behind bars on a probation violation. Ultimately, he learned the hard way how running your mouth can run you straight into a cell. If your wardrobe's starting to look like evidence from a cold case, it's time for a refresh. Head over to
I need new clothes so
pick
bad.
up a new tee, hoodie, or one of our many apparel options.
Anyways, guys, I'm gonna hop off here. I gotta go and pay for a new windshield on the car, which is basically the rest of the paycheck. They're freaking $300. I can't believe it. But gotta be done. Anyways, I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bitch. Okay.